Mauricio Pochettino is demanding more attackers, publicly coming out and asking Chelsea owners, look, we need more attackers. Mohamed Kudus is available, but we understand that Chelsea are not interested in him. We'll talk about that. And we also know why the Michael Olise deal collapsed. If you hear this, this is the most technicality nonsense I have ever heard in my life. It is absolutely preposterous that we were so negligent in the way that we handled this situation. And finally, get off Michael Mudrik's back. I've got enough of people getting on his back, calling him rubbish, calling him crap and crap. Because the reality is, the kid hasn't had nowhere near enough opportunities, and I'll explain to you why it's not his fault. Let's get into it. Welcome to the Kavkas View, Bradoki. I'm calm now. I've calmed down. Yesterday, the review, listen, one thing you guys come here for is heart of the sleeve reaction, all right? After we lose, after we win, after we draw, I'm very emotional after games, all right? I come out speaking my mind straight out the back. I don't have no filter. And people enjoy it. And the reason they enjoy it is because it's open and honest. And I like to hold my hands up when I say I was a little bit emotional. So, if you enjoy what you're seeing here, you clearly are because you made it this far. Make sure you hit the like button. I want to see 1,000 likes on this video. Guys, we've been lacking in the last few videos, right? We're not breaking 600 anymore. So come on, hit the like button right now. Subscribe to the channel. We need to get to 30,200. Come on, so that's 120 people. I think you lot can help me out. Please, it goes a long way and it's the greatest way that you guys can help me free of charge. But to get to Mohamed Kudus and give you an insight on Chelsea's plans, first we need to start with Michael Olise. What happened with Michael Olise and why did this deal break down? When I tell you The Athletic gave us an article that I was reading and I was deducing and I was minimizing and I was absolutely limiting it to a nice little element by element. Guess what I saw? I saw negligence from Chelsea's part. So apparently in Michael Olise's contract, there is a release clause for £35 million. £35 million and the player is yours. Chelsea wanted to make the player theirs. They agreed personal terms with the player. And guess what happened? Chelsea went to Crystal Palace and said, we want the player. This is according to The Athletic, allegedly. They went to the club and said, we want the player. Palace said, hold up, this isn't how you do it. And we're not responding to that offer. They literally never responded to the offer. They laughed in their boardroom most probably, like these absolute weirdos. We are going to keep our player and he's going to re-sign. And guess what happened? Chelsea never got a response back and Olise signed a new contract. But why did that happen? Michael Olise's contract stipulated that the player has to go to the club and tell them that he wants the clause to be activated. It's not just a release clause like in Spain, in Italy, or Germany. It's a clause that requires the player to go. So Palace's lawyers were like, listen, this is tapping up. We spoke to our player beforehand and now we're going to sue you. And Chelsea, not wanting the fiasco, not wanting the drama, pulled out, and now Michael Olise is stuck at Palace and he signed a new contract. Listen, no matter what it is, it's great for him. He's made more money out of the situation and he's most probably going to get his move in the coming year or so. So it's not a big deal. But Fabrizio Romano yesterday came out with very interesting information. And the information was that Chelsea aren't looking for a number 9. Chelsea are looking for a number 10/winger. And the reason they're looking for a number 10/winger is because Mauricio Pochettino believes that he's got enough capabilities in the front line in Broja and Jackson. He needs more goals from experienced players, whether it's from the 10 or the wing position. And this is evident purely based on what Mauricio Pochettino has been saying in press conference. Pochettino has been reiterating his desire to get a replacement for Christopher Nkunku. He's been saying how much we're missing out of the situation purely based on the fact that it's causing problems for Nicholas Jackson because the link up is no longer there. And what's really obvious is Fabrizio's reiterating that Chelsea are not interested in Mohamed Kudus. They think he's a good player. They've spoken to him, but there's been no contact with the player for nearly 20 days. And that's 3 weeks. So in the time frame that Kudus has agreed a personal terms with Brighton, then the deal breaks down, now has agreed personal terms with West Ham, and the deal is breaking down because Ajax want 4 million euros more. It looks like Chelsea have no interest in getting back in the ring to get this player. Chelsea are interested in a number 10 and a right winger. We don't know who it is. Doku is going to Manchester City. There's a here we go today. Bokola Vla looks like he's going to PSG. And Kudus looks like he might be going to West Ham or staying put. I have no clue what Chelsea are going to do. The Vlahovic rumours apparently could be revisited purely based on the fact that Romelu Lukaku does not want to move anywhere. And the man is staying put. You cannot make him like either send him to Saudi because he's not going to do it, or he's going to Juventus or nothing. So at this moment in time, this is a big mess for Chelsea. I do not want to see Chelsea go back into the market and acquire a player that isn't good enough. So by that, I mean no Brendan Johnson. I don't want to see a Brendan Johnson. It's a waste of time. I don't want to see a Morgan Gibbs-White. I like the player, but I just don't think he's the solution in the long term. I saw Eze being linked. I don't think Eze is the solution either. I want someone that's a guaranteed shooter. I need someone that's going to come in, who's going to be on the right age of around 24, 25, 23, ready to contribute now and ready to be an integral part of this team. And that's the sad truth that people don't understand. Hey, you made it this far. Hit that like button. I'm going to start reminding you guys in the middle of videos because some of you are forgetting, and subscribe. You made it this far. But now, let's get on to the final part of the video. The final part of the video is Carney Chukwuemeka's injury is the reason why we lost that game. And the reason I say that is because we played very well for the first half. The first half was phenomenal. In the sense that, yes, we conceded a silly goal. Conor Gallagher should have done a bit stronger. Carney shouldn't have vacated his area. But we done well. It was a silly error. We conceded. We bounced back. We got a good goal. We were winning a penalty. We missed the penalty. But everything was fluid. Everything was working out. And why did it work out? Carney Chukwuemeka's ability to pick up the half spaces and link up midfield to attack was the key pinnacle to our attacks. Everything went through him. And Enzo got to go further up. And all of a sudden, the link was there. But when Enzo had to drop deep, the segregation between our midfield and our forward line was massive. The gap was literally getting wider and wider as the game got. And the more reckless the game got, the less individualism we saw on the pitch. Like, Carney's goal wasn't because of a beautiful team. It was purely based on the fact that Carney was in tight area and he worked himself at the half space based on his movement and his fluidity by using his body in the sense that a 5'7" player would. But he's 6'2". Like, you have to understand how talented this kid is. And Mikhail Mudryk got a lot of blame. Leave Mudryk alone, man. Mudryk, if I tell you Mudryk started 7 games for Chelsea Football Club after joining for £63 million, all in, and then having add-ons potentially of £90 million. It doesn't make sense for you guys to pick on him right now, because that's exactly what it is. Calling him rubbish, calling him crap. It's picking on him because there's a little montage where the ball comes across, yeah, and he tries to side foot curl it, and the ball goes right back to Sterling. It's funny. It's going to get you a lot of clicks. It's going to get you a lot of likes. But the reality is that could happen to anyone. He went for a difficult shot, he mistimed it, and it cost him. So please get off his back and give him some time. And the reason I say give him some time is because of the same treatment that I think Noni should get. Both of them aren't good enough to start. I've said this on many occasions. Neither one of them is going to contribute. If we had, and this is what I'm annoyed about, if we genuinely had Jackson, Sterling, and Nkunku, then you know what? Mudryk, you're getting 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, you're getting rotational minutes there. When Nkunku goes to the number 10, you'll get some minutes here and there. Same goes with Noni Madueke. However, and this is the big however, at the moment we're dependent on them and we're not even getting them starts. You're playing Ben Chilwell from the start. It doesn't make sense. Ben Chilwell is our left winger. People are saying it's 5 at the back. It's not. It's a 4-2-3-1. It's just now Ben's doing the Maatsen role and he's just not good enough to do the Maatsen role. That's the harsh truth. People don't want to accept it. People don't want to believe it, but it's the truth. Guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I want 1,000 likes on this video. I want you lot to subscribe because you made it this far. And share this video out, right? Make sure, whoever made it this far, you lot are the real G's in it. So share this video all over Twitter, clip me up, whatever parts you lot found most entertaining. Share it to your uncle, dad, cousin, sister, whoever you want to, neighbor, nan, gran, anyone, all right? See you later. Have a lovely day. Peace out. I'm out.